Dane Scott from Dane Scott Truckers Lounge. Look who we have here. Did you guys really think I'm gonna fly all the way to Ohio, across the United States from Las Vegas, and not do some sort of a hike? Here he is. See him running? They were really popular during the late 1800s. During the day, it's not a big deal, but at night, they can get really creepy. Can you imagine walking through this bridge alone at night? Kind of like I am right now. Imagine seeing somebody or something just run past you out there. Wouldn't that be creepy? My name is Steve from Las Vegas. These are my adventures. You know we've been hiking in the mountains outside Las Vegas here for almost a year now. We've been investigating strange disappearances like the Kenny Beach disappearance, old mysterious trucks, and all kind of strange stuff. But I thought we'd spice things up a little bit and do a collaboration with a YouTuber. Now Dane Scott out in Ohio, out in Conneaut, Ohio, Northeastern Ohio, on the shores of the Great Lakes, which is right on the Pennsylvania border, he runs the Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge channel. It's a really cool channel. Check it out if you have some time. Dane's a great guy and he agreed to a collaboration. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna head out there and meet up with Dane for a quick collaboration. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, he's got the first annual GMC Jamboree. It's a classic truck show. Now Dane's a character who collects things. And some people collect stamps, bottles, whatever. Dane collects big classic trucks. I'm talking semis. So if you're ready, let's head on out there to the airport, jump on a flight to Ohio, and we'll see what Dane's doing. I'm Steve from Las Vegas. These are my adventures. But we're not in Las Vegas today. We're in Conneaut, Ohio with Dane Scott from Dane Scott Truckers Lounge here at his first annual GMC Jamboree. It's a beautiful day in Conneaut, Ohio. The weather is absolutely perfect and Dane's got some great trucks here. Now this one is here mint chip. Dane refurbishes all these trucks himself and he did a really great job. This one didn't require much refurbishment. You can see the interior is really, really nice already. Didn't require a whole lot of work. But it's a sweet old Peterbilt. He's got the sleeper he's still working on, but everything else is in really great condition.
Yeah! Because I drive around Kentucky and West Virginia and I don't see any. Oh, Southern Indiana. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking it was all up here because he's always who's this guy?
Dane, what's up, man?
Hey, let's get this rolling. Let's do the double whammy.
Dane Scott from Dane Scott Truckers Lounge. Look who we have here.
It's the camera shootout.
That's it.
We got Steve from Las Vegas Adventures, right?
That's
YouTube
it.
Channel. Came here from Las Vegas. That's awesome. We love having you, bud.
I appreciate it. I had to come out and see. I love your channel. You got some great content. I love your trucks, so I had to see them in person.
You see anything you like? Take back on the plane with you?
I do. I'd love to take mint chip back here, or even Blue Jay, but I don't think they'll fit in my carry-on.
Oh, darn it. I'd let you too, but that's too bad.
That's your pride and joy. I know it is. Yeah. And you've done a great job with it too.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I like how you've got the black pinstriping on there and everything. It really makes it stand out a lot.
Yeah, helps it pop.
It sure does.
You can see on the sleeper there how it was.
front end.
Which is okay. I mean, that's what Peterbilt did. But I just wanted it to pop a little bit more, so that's why I'm adding the pinstriping.
Yeah, it looks great. It's a great truck.
Did the,
I know
that Rust-Oleum hammered color on the tanks there. I'm thinking I might want to do the frame that way too. I like that hammered color, but we'll see.
We did the frame on Blue Jay over there. That turned out really well.
Yeah.
And what,
Blue Jay is the miracle truck, in my opinion. I mean, that truck sat for 17 years. All I did was put 7 injectors in it and 2 hydraulic lines for the cab tilt, and that's it. I've been driving it.
it's amazing what you did to it. So little work, and it's a perfectly running truck.
Yeah.
Now the one next to it, Sarge, that's the big boy, right?
That's Sarge. Yep. He's the rat rod. Matter of fact, I need to start him up pretty soon. And just
I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it.
I think I'm gonna do that.
You got straight pipes on it too, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be loud.
Yeah, Rick custom made the exhaust on that. This is Rick over here in the blue shirt.
Gotcha. Well, I don't want to forget you've got the cracker box here too. I think that's everybody's favorite.
Yep, that's my wife. Well, my wife says you can get it as long as you're going to pull the trailer with it. I said, okay, deal.
Yeah, it looks really awesome.
Well, hey, it's good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming out.
I appreciate it. Weather's great here in Northeastern Ohio. I'm glad I got a chance to come.
All right, thanks, Steve.
This one over here is a cracker box, a 1961 GMC, and this is one of his favorites. The interior on this is in really great condition. He did the dashes, gauge, and everything on this himself. Now this old Chevy he calls Sarge, and this one actually used to be a car carrier, and it was, I guess, heavily modified to become a dump truck. It did have some mechanical issues that Dane's worked out, I think some injector issues, but this one is loud. Interior is still a work in progress, but this is his fun truck.
First house, yeah, past the Ensign Road. You're headed towards Middlefield. Just amazing like that. Right? Yeah.
did, it would have cut on the hood. Down by Georgia, I got off the road here 20 years back in my family was coming to England. Long story short, they had, I seen this on the way down to Georgia, driving down to visit the company. Get the mile marker, and I go back there and Maybe on flat.
Did you guys really think I'm going to fly all the way to Ohio, across the United States from Las Vegas, and not do some sort of a hike? Here we are at Camp Peat Metro Park, Clarity Peat Preserve, established in 1928. There's latitude and longitude if you want to look up the exact location. 644 feet above sea level. Not too high up in the mountains, and that's fine. So let's, without further ado, head out here and just go down the trail a little bit and see what Ohio has to offer and what the difference is between Ohio and Nevada. So right away, the biggest thing you notice, obviously it's a lot more green than Nevada. You see a lot more greenery. You can hear birds, animals out in the forest there. So it's really a lot different than Nevada. Here's some old logs that have been cut down a long time ago and just left. Here's some strange plants, really big leaves. Not sure what kind they are. I'm not going to touch anything because I'm quite sure there's a great deal of snakes and other nasties hiding in the woods here that we don't see in Nevada. So I'm not really prepared for a long hike, but like I said, I did want to do just a quick segment of hiking since that's what we do. And it's a fairly easy trail here. So yeah, this is something that you could drive a vehicle down easily, but the gate was locked, so obviously you can't drive a vehicle. And we're just gonna come on down and a little ways and check it out. The forest is beautiful out here. Kind of reminds me of the Lost Truck episode where we hiked deep in the Sheep Range Mountains looking for these lost trucks. And of course the trees are a lot different. Check out over here, looks like a dried maybe pond or something here. A tree may have been cut down right there a long time ago. But obviously if this nature preserve or hiking was established in 1928, it's been here for a while. The road, I'm not sure how often the road is traveled, but it's probably hiked on. Now today the weather in northeastern Ohio is surprisingly, it's not very humid. It's not very dry. It's actually kind of perfect. I mean, it's a little warm, maybe mid 70s. In full gear, I'd be sweating, but I'm not wearing full gear right now because we're not going to be doing a major hike. There's just not enough time for a major long range hike out here, and I'm not sure if there's enough terrain for it. But I did want to just check out the woods a little bit here. Interesting story about Ohio. As I've said before, there's no Sasquatch activity in southern Nevada where we're from. But in Ohio, they have what's called the grass man. And there's something just ran in the woods over here. I'm not sure if it's a bird or a mouse or something. Anyways, I was saying, okay, there's something in there. I think it's moving too fast for a snake. You can scare it. Yeah, he's gone or he's hiding. It may have been some sort of a rat or mouse or lizard or something. Anyways, I'm saying Ohio has their version of a Bigfoot called the Grassman, and supposed to inhabit these woods. Not really too many sightings up this far north, mostly central Ohio. But for what it's worth, the Ohio Grassman, if you want to look it up, it's their version of Bigfoot. And we don't really have too much of a Sasquatch in Nevada. Most of it's desert. And like I said before in the other videos, part of the reason may be because the mountains are so remote and so few people go up there. So which way? It looks like we got a trail up here. Here we've got campsite number 2. Let's venture in here really quick and take a look. It does look like a nice place to camp. There's something else running. Oh my God. Oh shoot, look at that. Is that a turkey? That's a turkey with a couple of babies. I think it's a turkey. That's a wild turkey. Heck, let's go chase him. We just want to catch you on camera, buddy. He's way over there. Man, I snuck right up on, didn't see him. It's a turkey and 2 babies. There he is. See him running? Is that a turkey or a pheasant? I'm not really sure. We don't have those in Nevada. Just ran right across the path. All right, I don't see the babies, but clearly that's the mom out there, so I don't want them to get separated. So I'm gonna leave the area and let them go back together. But that was kind of cool looking, something we don't have in Nevada. Continuing on, like I said, that was a little campsite I was going to walk in and check out until we got surprised by that turkey, pheasant, or grouse. I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly what it is. Regardless, I'm sure it's good eating, but I'm not going to be eating it. But for those of you internet detectives, please feel free to comment down below as to what you feel that large bird was. Let's continue on. Right, we're coming up to some sort of pavilion, maybe a picnic area, middle of a field. I'm going to keep my eyes open because unlike Nevada, you never know what animals you're going to see in other parts of the world. Some parts of the US, animals are very plentiful. Where we're at in southern Nevada, we just don't see a whole lot. It's the desert. They're there, you just don't see them. May walk over there. I think there's a creek over there we could check out. Nice picnic area. Looks like maybe somebody left something on a table. I don't know what that is. Some trash or something? Yeah, it's just trash. All right. Hiking in Ohio. COVID-19, Ohio Department of Health. Just looking around, restroom, trail keeps on going. I don't know how far the trail is. I didn't really do any Google recon on this. On the clock, 6 minutes, 0.30 miles. So we're not really going far at all. Like I said, I just want to go in a little bit, check out the lay of the land and see what it's like hiking in Ohio compared to Nevada. I will say I'm not really wearing my full get-up today. I thought I heard something out there. Not wearing my full get-up, backpack and everything like that, but I am sweating a little bit. So it's a little bit noticeably more humid than it is in Nevada, but it's not unbearable or anything like that. Let's go over here. You hear a train off in the distance, so we're not that far from civilization. Like I said, this is it's just a metro park that's on one of the back roads here in Conneaut, Ohio. And I believe there's a creek up there, so I'm just going to walk up to it to take a look in. And then I think we'll start heading back, because I've got a lot of other things planned tonight. And then of course we're heading back tomorrow. This was just an overnight trip out here. Alright, so it is a creek. I'm not going to go much further than here. And there's some single track you can follow. Why not, huh? They run into that turkey again. Now Nevada, you keep asking about snakes. Here I'm worried about snakes. I think they have copperheads out here. And too much rattlers like they do in Nevada. Well, we are going the general direction of back to the vehicle, so not on the main path. It's coming through the backwoods here. You never know, there's another bird. You never know what wildlife you run into. Well, this is something kind of we see in Nevada. An old derelict campsite. Looks like some logs people were sitting on. An old car rim for campfire. PBRs, of course. I believe that's a must out here in the Midwest. It almost feels like we're lost. But I know we didn't go far from the vehicle. The creek's over there. The main path we came in on is over here, and this might be the campsite where we saw the turkey. I'm gonna call it a turkey until I figure out what kind of large bird it was. Turkey, grouse, pheasant, something along those lines. I lived in Kansas for a period of time, back when I was in the military, and we would see wild turkeys out there quite frequently, so it does look somewhat similar to that. We're just taking a nice leisure stroll through the Ohio forest, looking for any animals or anything interesting. There's something else. You know what? I think that's that's the turkey or its babies. So I'm gonna walk the other way, not to disturb them. A little bit of a fork in the road. I think this is the way we got to go back towards the truck, but this way may lead to the creek, and I'm just gonna come down here. It's a habit that hikers get into, is you just want to see what's right around the next corner, and I certainly do. And it's almost like there's a ray of sun shining over here. So that's the path I just want to go take a peek, and you always want to kind of look in the river. I don't know, it's just ever since I was a kid, you want to just kind of look in the river, see if it's a deep spot full of fish or something really cool in there, or if it's just a shallow area going over rocks. And it looks like we had a deep spot here. And although I don't see fish, I did see fish down by that covered bridge earlier, so I know there was pretty decent sized fish in here, about a foot long or so, maybe even bigger. Now this was Florida or the South, Georgia, Mississippi, we'd have to worry about alligators, but not so much here up in Ohio. Although the weather at this current time of year would support that, the rest of the year would not. Poison oak, poison ivy, nettles could be a thing out here. I'm not going to worry about those because I'm going to do my best not to touch plants. Like I said, this is not an extreme hardcore hike. This is just a quick stroll through the woods, just to say we did hike Ohio while we were here. All right, I'm seeing a few spider webs. Looks like kind of an impromptu campsite. Here's another one of those burn pits made out of a Somebody's honking. You know what that is? That's that covered bridge. People are honking for safety, just to let no other cars know they're coming through. Another fire pit. Not sure what kind of cans those are. PBRs maybe. People come out here at night and drink beer, I guess. Well, I don't see a path back to the main trail we were on, so we're gonna double back because I know you can get to it from here. All right, heading back through this clearing back to the main trail. I don't want to brush up against too much plant life just for ticks or whatnot. I'm not really too familiar with the Ohio wildlife like I am with Nevada. I wasn't planning on hiking out here. This was somewhat of an impromptu thing, and our hikes were usually much better prepared. But this isn't an extreme long range hike, so like I said, it was just impromptu, just to take a little bit of a nature walk off the beaten path while we're here in Ohio. There's something moving up there, it looks like a bird. I saw another one of those chicks in here. Hear it? Where is it? Do you see it? They're way over there. I'm not gonna go deep in this underbrush looking for them. Mama's probably nearby anyway. From what I could see, they are baby turkeys or grouse, perhaps pheasant. I'm not sure. Like I said, I apologize for my lack of knowledge. I'm not a bird hunter, and I'm not completely familiar with the wildlife state in the state of Ohio. But they're just some sort of a large bird. And I'll let them be. It's spring. They're raising their young, and that's just how it is. We are almost the end of the trail up there, back to where we parked the vehicle. On the clock, 18.45 minutes, 0.84 miles, 101 beats per minute heart rate, and the elevation gain is going to be no elevation gain, and that's fine. Like I said, just a quick hike out here in Ohio. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's continue on the next segment. Covered bridges are a relic of yesterday. They were really popular during the late 1800s, but they don't have so much today in the US due to modern technology for bridge building. The whole reason for building a covered bridge was to protect the trusses from the weather and elements. And out here in Northeastern Ohio, it can get pretty extreme. Snow, ice, extreme storms, you name it. Now you can look down there, this is the Conneaut Creek. There's a few fish down there. You don't see this much water or greenery in Nevada, that's for sure. But out here in Ohio, it's a very different climate, which is why we have these covered and closed bridges, and they're really kind of cool looking. So let's take a look inside and see what it's like inside one of these historic bridges. Like I said, most of these were built in the late 1800s. Some were refurbished back in the 80s, but see a little bit of graffiti on the sides. Some windows, there's the trusses, supports and everything. Looking up top, you can see wasp nests, paper wasps, things like that. There's some plants growing in. And walking across is just an old wooden bridge that cars drive through. Just kind of cool looking, because this is something you don't see in Nevada or the Old West. There's just really no reason for it. Looking out over the creek, and that's about it. That's the covered bridges. During the day, it's not a big deal, but at night they can get really creepy. All right, I said these bridges are creepy at night, so I'm back here at night. It is about 9:30 p.m. here in Conneaut, Ohio, and believe it or not, it is a lot more lighter than it is in Nevada about this time. But at any rate, here we are at this old covered bridge, and I've got the GoPro medium mod light on to illuminate the bridge, but I've also got the night sun, the Fenix LR35R that I'm gonna turn on in just a moment here. But I want to go through this bridge at night with a medium mod just to show you how creepy it looks and how cool it looks at night. Now with the night sun, it's a different story. You can see everything in here. Just like old mines in Nevada, huh? Except here we are, exploring one of these old bridges at night. That's without, and that's with. And that's it, folks. See the Ohio night sky there? It is a full moon tonight, but the moon's behind those trees. But like I said, I just want to show you one of these bridges at night and show you what it looks like. And how creepy they look. Can you imagine walking through this bridge alone at night? Kind of like I am right now. You can hear my footprints. I can hear my footsteps. Imagine hearing a second set of footsteps up. A little bit of trash right there. But yeah, this is it. Now I'm not going to stay too long because there's a pickup truck parked over there in that lot over there. So I don't know if it's a couple of kids drinking alcohol or up to no good or something. It is Friday night here in Ohio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in my vehicle and leave. And we may check out some more bridges. But yeah, there's that full moon you could see coming in behind the trees over there. I don't know if you could see it. Really kind of cool looking tonight. A lot more bugs out here too. See that? Anyway, that's it. One of Ohio's covered bridges at night. Let's get in the vehicle and get out of here. Now here's something we don't see very often in Nevada. Little toad. We used to see them in Texas a lot, but not very much in Nevada. But it's kind of cool looking, you could see. These guys come out at night. Anyway, we'll let him go. Let him go about his business. Let's get back to the truck. You can barely see the full moon behind those trees. So let's turn on the medium mod light and see if it'll give us a little more light. It won't, but we're gonna walk over here to these woods, see what's down there, turn on the night sun. Yeah, nice and creepy. No, we will not be going down there. We are under-equipped, unarmed, and we will not be walking into the dark Ohio woods tonight. What we will be doing is checking out another cool bridge. This is the State Road Bridge. Now, like I said, most of these bridges were built in the 1800s. All right, State Road Bridge. Like I said, most of these bridges were built in the 1800s. You can see a lot more bugs and flying insects here than we do in Nevada. And there's a lot more water out here. Look at all the greenery in the water. Look how creepy the Ohio woods can be at night. It's kind of cool. And yes, in case you're wondering, I am out here all alone. Look at those woods in there. Now here's one of these cool bridges, like I said, and just looking around here at night, see how creepy it looks. Here's without the night sun. Can you imagine walking through this at night alone, like I am? That's with the night sun. Now this one here isn't fully enclosed like the other bridge was. You can see the other bridge had some windows. This one is kind of open. You've got your trusses along here. Let's take a look into the river and see what's down there. Yeah, lots of water down there. Any fish? I don't see any fish really. But man, look at all these bugs. No, there is some fish or something swimming down there. But look at all these bugs. My goodness, they just love this light. And I'm getting attacked by a bug storm here, so I'm gonna back away because the bugs seem to really like the night sun. So I'm going to enjoy the bridge right now. I'm going to turn off the night sun and just use the media mod because it was just attracting too much bugs. So yeah, let's get out of here and see if there's any more bridges we could check tonight. There's a full moon up there. Man, there are some bugs out tonight. Look at this. I'm just getting attacked. Flying in my ears all over the place. There are like no bugs in Nevada like this. I'm serious, none. Well, there's no water for them to breed, but I mean, wow, look at this. It's like a bug storm. Let's get in the vehicle and get out of here. There's these deep dark woods with the night sun. Imagine seeing somebody or something just run past you out there. Wouldn't that be creepy? I am out here alone and unarmed. Deep in the backwoods of Ohio, so you never know what you're gonna run into out here. There could be something right inside there watching us. Well, let's turn off the night sun and get out of here before all these bugs start swarming us again. I think we could do one more bridge tonight. Let's go ahead and turn on the media mod. All right, now you can see the full moon up there behind those trees. And you can hear frogs. A lot of frogs down there. This is the Middle Road covered bridge. Again, one of these bridges here in Northeastern Ohio, built in the late 1800s. This one is narrower than the other one. It's kind of weird coming out here, hearing those loud frogs. That's something we don't hear in Nevada. No frogs in the desert. Let's take a walk in this bridge. It looks like a little more narrow than the other ones. So again, wooden deck. See the trusses here. This one, the first one had windows here. This one is just completely open. Somebody still love you, okay. A lot of graffiti in this bridge. I'm hearing a lot of strange noises down in the river. Let's take a look down there. Media mod can't see in the river, so let's turn the night sun. Yeah. All right, there's the water. I do see fish down there. That's some pretty good sized fish. I don't know if you could see them in the video. About a foot long. See them? Maybe not. Well, we're getting a bug swarm, so we're gonna have to leave pretty soon. At least turn the night sun off. But yeah, there's a lot of fish down there. This would be a good fishing spot. There's the island over there. And here's how this bridge looks with the night sun. Ellen Belknap, January 26, 1946 to January 13, 1998, covered bridge enthusiast. All right. Looks like Picky was here in 2014 and 2017. Ben evidently loves Clara. James and Jen. Is this like Lover's Lane where people go? Is that a thing? They didn't have covered bridges where I grew up. There's a spider web. Jenny J. I'm hearing a lot of strange noises. Night sun's getting hot and we're getting swarmed by bugs, so I'm going to turn it off. Hopefully you can still see. Creepy, huh? Would you walk down this bridge alone at night? Hearing the frogs? Seeing the full moon? Halfway across the country where you live? Looking out at the creepy woods? It's kind of cool being out here. It's just so different than Nevada. That's of course the night sun that we use for exploring mines and caves, illuminating this Ohio forest. Well, it says no trespassing, so we won't trespass. And that's it. That's Ohio's covered bridges. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was just a quick trip in and out, 24 hours. And we're almost to the gate, so we're gonna wait for our plane, and should be here pretty shortly. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you like these quick out-of-town trips videos, please subscribe, mention in the comments, let me know, and we could probably make some more of them. But like I said, I thought it would be a really cool collaboration to come out here and meet with Dane, see what Ohio has to offer. But you know, our core videos are hiking in the Las Vegas area, you know, the mountains outside of Las Vegas. So that is what we do, long-range hikes, and that's what the most of our videos are going to be. Now, if you like what you see, please subscribe and always mention in the comments. I love your comments. I want to hear what you have to say. And if you have suggestions for future hikes and trips, adventures, expeditions, please let me know as well. That's it for this adventure. Until the next time, see you on the next adventure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified when I post a new one. All of my videos are unscripted as they happen. I can't promise they'll be exciting, but I can promise they'll be 100% real. My name is Steve from Las Vegas, and these are my adventures.